Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir werden uns jetzt die neue Story angucken. Wir haben natürlich Furina und Charlotte schon gepullt. Furina Sternbild 0, also Constellation 0 und Charlotte Constellation 4. Plus auch noch eine Kitching oder Kutching, die leider dafür gesorgt hat, dass wir 16.000 Urgestein in den Sand gesetzt haben. Meine Güte. Ja. Was soll man machen? Das hat wehgetan in der Kasse. Wir müssen alle Events später wirklich komplett mitmachen, damit wir uns Navia im Patch 4.3 leisten können und dann 4.4 Chlorant. Oh, wir müssen ins Gefängnis zurück? Moment. Ich will nicht mehr ins Gefängnis. Also, wir haben jetzt ein Video für den neuen Miniboss, fürs Pullen. Wir machen jetzt die Story. Wir könnten auch schon den neuen World-Boss machen. Da gibt es ja jetzt dieses, dass du das skippen kannst und da einfach hingehen kannst. Da gibt es ja jetzt diese neue Funktion, die das erlauben würde. Aber ich würde trotzdem lieber ganz normal den World Boss so frei spielen während der Story und dann erst ein Video dazu machen. So, hier für euch. Könnte das nicht alles so 3.000 sein oder 10.000? Damit ich meine Verluste wieder reinbekomme. So. Achievement, neues Gebiet. Ja. Die 2 Teleporter gemacht. Ja, ist nicht so viel. Ist doch nicht. Ah doch, zum Wohntrakt aber. In diese Ebene. In diese Ebene müssen wir.
Say cheese!
Okay, das ist immer nur... Der extra Angriff kommt immer nur mit dem ersten.
Hold that pose!
Also wir werden jetzt auch immer wieder...
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life.
wahrscheinlich jetzt bei der Story genervt werden.
Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mir.
Das haben wir die ganze Zeit schon gemacht, Palmer. Maskerade der Frevler heißt das. Moment, das war nicht die Übersetzung, oder? Moment. Also ich hätte es anders übersetzt. Masquerade of the Guilty. Ja. Hä? Das ist doch falsch.
The Steambird is an excellent publication. They have many outstanding journalists and the editor-in-chief at Say Cheese.
Also Guilty heißt doch nicht... What the fuck? Warum? Guilty heißt doch Schuldige. Oder Schuldiger oder schuldig oder irgendwie sowas. Und nicht Frevler. Hä? Egal. Charlotte, du brauchst auch noch einen Gleiter. Habe ich vergessen, dir anzulegen. Möchtest du den Schneegleiter oder den Furina-Gleiter? Du bekommst den Schneegleiter, glaube ich. Oder Furina? Oh, die Furina mag ich echt nicht so sehr, ne? Ne, du kriegst den Schneegleiter. So. Ausgang an der Rezeption.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the fortress of Meripede.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Leute, wir bekommen das sogar. Die Geh aus dem Gefängnis Freikarte.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep.
It's you two. Are you leaving now?
That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now.
Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards...
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be be busy.
Ah, so you do have a polite side,
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry. We'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Mirabine is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervlev was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. You're going to see Monsieur Nervulette? Please pass on our kind regard.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Okay. Dann. Wir werden nochmal zum Boss zurückgehen. Wir müssen für Furina farmen. Werden wir zwischendurch ab und zu mal ein bisschen machen, noch während der Story. Charlotte. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber ihre Fähigkeit ist irgendwie mega cool. Ich habe ihr erstmal soweit ja nichts hochgeskillt, weil wir leider genau die Materialien auch für Furina brauchen. Ich meine ja, die Base-Dinger können wir machen. Und da wir sie auf 4 Constellation 4 haben, starten wir sehr hoch mit der Kuh. Aber so ein bisschen Base-Stuff können wir machen, aber danach werden die Materialien für Furina aufgehoben. Ich glaube, das reicht so schon. Okay, ja. Wir brauchen Food. Ganz kurz. Weil Charlotte nicht so viel Crit-Rate hat. Ein wenig Damage und ein wenig Leben. 19.992. Ja, fast. Du bekommst das. Du kommst raus.
Hold that pose!
Foto.
Smile!
Now you shall perish!
Hold that pose!
I see everything.
Hard-hitting exclusive!
For retribution!
Ich mag's. Also Charlotte ist mega cool. Ach, wieder nur 2. Was ist denn das Spiel? Hast du mich so sehr? Wir... gehen da kurz rein. Keine Sorge, wir machen gleich mit der Story weiter. Wir müssen uns so ein bisschen Harz holen.
This realm is...
Die anderen Dingern hatte ich. Die brauche ich erstmal nicht. Okay. Dann
If you ever have any...
zu Neuvillette. Crack. Damit können wir den Boss dann nochmal machen.
Smile!
Mal gucken, was hier los ist.
Sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt!
Huh? Oh, it's you two.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see your...
Easy.
Everyone's so busy.
Cooler Übergang.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Das war ich nicht. Ich habe keine Ahnung, warum das Bild auf einmal so strahlt.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right. And we came here to see you right away.
A massive whale.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea.
Genau, wir hatten ja am Ende vom letzten Story-Akt durch Tartaglias göttliches Auge eine Vision von ihm.
A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? Is he okay?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Okay. Ist der Boss jetzt schon wieder da? Dann probieren wir es mal mit der Waffe. Ja, ist wieder da. Heißt, ich brauche nochmal Kritrate. Und ich muss... Eigentlich... Ja, er friert halt nicht ein. Das heißt, der Set-Effekt funktioniert nicht. Das nochmal. Das nochmal. Das nochmal. Der wollte mich jetzt verärgern. Hallo, lass mich doch vorbei, Bruder.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
Breaking news!
Hold that pose!
Komm, gib... Oh, ja, endlich. Endlich mal 3 bekommen. Okay. Sabina. Direkt eine Cutscene rein. Nice.
Oh no.
Okay. Da.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right. I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own?
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg. How could this have happened?
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes...
How could this have happened? It hurt.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way.
Okay, die sagen genau das gleiche wie in der Cutscene. Ich hab gedacht, die würden doch mal was anderes sagen. Da hinten steht sie. Ha! Geschafft in die Cutscene.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where...
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Nein, sind ihre 2 Typen, die sie die ganze Zeit begleitet haben, RIP?
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Sorry, I need to go for now.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can...
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
Okay, dann machen wir im nächsten Part weiter. Bis dahin, ciao Leute.